The FIS AC5 Active Clad Fusion Splicer has a 5-inch touchscreen monitor, interchangeable sheath clamps, and fiber holders. The long-life battery allows the AC5 to splice 200 times before you have to change it, and electrodes that last 5,000 splices. The FIS AC5 is an affordable and effective solution for doing fiber-to-fiber splicing, as well as for FIS's line of Cheetah and Armordillo Splice On Connectors. Remember, before using a fiber optic fusion splicer, you must perform an arc calibration. The video link will be in description below. Before terminating Splice On connectors, make sure to turn off the proof test or tension test on the splicer. For the FIS AC5, go to the home page and press the Splice Mode option. This is setting up the splicer for the type of fiber that is going to be spliced. For this termination, single mode to single mode fiber will be spliced. Select single mode to single mode. To turn off the proof test or tension test, press the pencil icon. You can already see the proof test is off. To toggle on and off, simply press it. Scroll down to the proof test and change the setting. Once it is off, press exit several times to get back to the home page. To start, take out the removable fiber holders out of the machine, then put in the FIS Splice On Connector holder into the machine. Remove the cleave protector on the connector and pull away without touching the fiber. Place the connector into the connector holder. Notice, the fiber is past the blue pad of the V-groove, but not extended far enough to the electrodes. Take the FIS Splice On Connector blister pack and turn it upside down. Fold in half and open it from the back. In the pack there is the Splice On connector with cleave protector, 3mm splice sleeve, the extended brass crimp ring, 3mm boot, the black brass crimp ring, and the SC external housing. Use the FIS cordage holder for the 3 or 2mm fiber, then will be used for the termination. Take the 3mm cable and assemble the back of the connector. First, slide the black crimp ring, followed by the 3mm boot. And the extended brass crimp ring. For SC terminations, face the bigger body out toward the connector. Next, use the strip chart to first remove the 3mm cable jacket by measuring 35mm. Take the trip hole strippers and strip. Separate the Kevlar back from the 900 micron buffer and slide the mini sleeve over the Kevlar. Back to the strip chart to remove the 900 micron buffer by measuring 5mm. Strip 1/4 of an inch at a time so you don't run the risk of breaking the glass. After removing the 900 micron jacket, use the 250 micron slot of the stripper and remove the acrylate coating. To clean the fiber, use 99% isopropyl alcohol and a low lint wipe. Take the FIS cordage holder, open the lid, and place the fiber into the groove right up to the end of the fiber holder. Take the cleaver, open, then place the fiber holder into the cleaver. Close to cleave the fiber. Next, take the cleaved fiber that is in the holder and place it into the splicer. Once again, both fibers are past the blue pad of the V-grooves, but are not extended far enough to the electrodes. Close the lid. The motors in the splicer are aligning the two fibers in a position. Note that the cleave angles are at the bottom and make sure that the angles are below 2 degrees before splicing. Then press Set. The splice is complete with the estimated loss on top. Get the FIS Universal Splice On Connector oven to use for the next step of this termination. On the side of the oven, there is a knob to indicate the heater time for the type of Splice On connector. Set it to 3mm or 45 seconds. Open the lid of the fiber holder and gently pull the fiber right out of the splicer. While securing the Kevlar, slide down the splice sleeve so it grabs both sides of the 900 micron tight buffer. Place it into the oven. Make sure that the sleeve stays in place, not go over the back end of the connector. Press Start. Make sure you have an even melt along the splice sleeve prior to sliding the boot up. Once the sleeve is melted, pull down the Kevlar followed by the extended brass crimp ring. On the other side of the strip chart is the crimp ring diagram. Since this termination is a SC connector, crimp the top using the 190 round. Down below, crimp by using the 128 hex. If there is some extra Kevlar on top of the brass ring, you can simply trim it. Slide the boot up. Then the black crimp ring up to the back of the boot and crimp it by using the 161 round. Take your SC housing, match up the key ways and slide it on. An audible click should be heard. Put the dust cap on. The termination of the FIS 3mm Armordillo Splice On Connector is now complete. To purchase any of the products used in this video, contact Fiber Instrument Sales at 1-800-500-0347 or go to our website at fiberinstrumentsales.com. Subscribe to our channel for new videos.